All right, we're ready here for the second half action. Nantucket kicking off. Nantucket had a 7-0 lead. This kickoff brought to us by Island Kickers. Island Kitchen, best breakfast on the island. Island Kitchen, dinner nightly. Short kick, Dennis, but they handle it this time.
Yeah. And a good job by the Whalers. Tackle by number 55 for the Whalers.
36-yard line, tackle by number 55. Williams. Where's the temp skippers that went?
All right, so both teams into the locker room. Both teams talk with their coaching staff. Both teams got to make adjustments. And when you're in a one-score ball game, adjustments are big. Let's see who made the adjustment. Cohasset's going to have the first chance on offense.
Home address.
8 Newtown Road, Nantucket, Mass.
Okay, a fullback up the middle. Only going to make about 3 on that one.
Sullivan dive. 3 in the play, 2nd down 7.
All right, portions of the second half brought to you by the Bean, Hatch's Package Store, Randy Outfit, Heating and Cooling. And certainly it's cooling today.
It's cooling off here. This time the fullback again, this time on an option, he only picks up about 2, so it's going to bring 3rd and 5. So the first 3rd down of the second half.
Picked up 1, 3rd down 6.
Cohasset needs the 46. Just across the 45, almost to the 46.
Oh boy, can I have that, sweetie?
No room there. He's going to try to turn a corner. He's not going to make it. Nantucket's too quick on the pursuit. Once there was no room inside, the Cohasset halfback bounced to the outside. You're going to make that play work on a weaker team, but not on a defense like Nantucket. Strong defense.
The Whalers are going 6 quarters without being scored. 4 last week, 2 today.
Well, let's think back to the Vineyard. When did the Vineyard score on them?
I think they scored the 4th quarter.
4th quarter.
Yeah. And there's a nice punt, and going to be fielded by. And he's got all right. You almost had a wall.
The first defender down for Cohasset actually ran by him. As a coach, you don't want your first guy to run by the ball carrier.
Malik Barton on the carry for the Whalers. And they got pretty good field position there.
Excellent field position here. At the 47, right in front of us here.
Burton is back in. Usher is not. I don't believe, Dick. Do you see Usher in there?
Let's see. No, Justin Boyce is still in there. Justin finished most of the first half.
Burton, and he didn't get any much. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's sort of getting ready to bounce it outside there, but the defensive end, or maybe the linebacker on that side, popped through and hit him low, took him right out of the play.
Mike Donovan from the Clippers made the tackle.
Come on, guys. Get him, Danny. Get him, Danny.
Third and 6.
Usher on the left side, tackle number 71. On a car, 65.
Well, you're not in 4-down territory here, Dennis, so if you make 5, you might think of it. If you make less than 5, you punt it. If you make 6, you keep the drive going.
Well, this drive is brought to you by Gray Lady Properties, Arrowhead Nursery, and Rick's Paint and Maintenance. And he's going to throw it, and nice grab. Incomplete.
Well, that's a break for Nantucket. First of all, it looked like Nantucket had the first down.
Yeah.
Second of all, it looked like it was a fumble. Third of all, it's an incomplete pass, so Nantucket will take that after all that.
So we got a 4th down in
They got to
7.
kick it. They got to kick it here.
punt.
You can't.
You got to play it safe today.
You're in a one-score ball game now, so
Yeah.
now you tell your defense you're going to win this game. Your offense may get you some more points, but at this point, you're telling the defense, we are live here in Cohasset. You're telling the defense, this is your game to win right now.
All right, and so far they've been stalwart. And great snap. Almost blocked, almost. And they get away from it. Takes a
Cohasset bounce there.
yeah. The ball's on about the 29-yard line.
Cohasset sent the house at that one, Dennis. Got to keep your eye on that. They're getting close to blocking a punt.
Well, they're getting close to being desperate, Dick. You know, they need that score.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nantucket knows that they don't have to score again to win this game, but they got to tell the defense, if you don't let them score, we move on to the championship round against Abington. Looks like an offside, no call.
No call. No, I don't see a flag out
Defensive
there.
right tackle jump, no flag came out. Evidently he did not cross the neutral zone.
That non-penalty is brought to you by the beauty bar, Dick.
7.
You ought to get down to the beauty bar when you have a chance.
What, you think? You think, Dick?
No, don't go there.
Don't go there?
Don't go there. The guy with three good tires telling you that. 3 good tires, he's telling you not to go. Gino can't go anywhere right now. Big hole. Nantucket fills it just before the first down marker. They might give him the first down on this. He's giving him a good spot. Giving him a good spot. Yeah.
If I was Cohasset, I'd ride that Sullivan kid, number 32. The big back.
Well, Cohasset got a good spot on that one because I didn't think he made that.
Yeah,
No complaint on the Nantucket side.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at about the 40.
And they're going to go second man through again.
Up the middle.
Ooh, they got a pretty good gain out of that.
24 seems to be the scat back. They like to run him inside. They like to have him break to the outside. Nantucket's doing a good job of keeping him inside.
I don't know why they're not running 32 like the fullback. I think he's good.
Well, I think he's going to get the ball on this play.
All right,
It's second
Are you
and
sure about that,
4. Yes, I am not sure about much. Except one thing.
Gino's got a flat tire.
There's a flat tire in the parking lot. Parking lot! Oh!
First down.
First down.
So we are sitting here live in the Cohasset side of the field, and they are getting riled up here. They know they need a score, and they are across midfield.
Just across midfield.
Long way to go. Long way to go.
6:33 left in the 3rd period. Whalers are coming. And they're going straight ahead.
He breaks the plane. He breaks the plane of the line there.
Nolan again at that middle. Puts a 3 in the play. Back by host the Whalers.
Our soccer team won a big game this week, boys, and lost a big game. They beat
did.
West Bridgewater in overtime, 3-2 after being down 2-0, scoring a goal right as the time ran up. But then they lost to Cape Tech. Cohasset moved on to the Final Four in the site for the games, neutral sites. But what is the site? Cohasset. So Cohasset will be playing, and unless they change the site, they'll be playing at home on Monday.
Oh, nice tackle by Burton and number 27, Nagel.
Bolton dropped back. Didn't see anything.
Good job of coverage that time by number jab out of corner, number 80. For Nantucket.
Yeah, he does not like to run. He's very leery about running.
All right, we got a big 3rd down here.
He did pick up a first down.
And he tipped up pretty close to the
Whoa! if they give him second effort, he's going to be within a half a yard.
Yeah, pretty close.
No one with carry on the left side.
What do?
You go for it.
All right, Dick says go for it.
You go for it. You're less than a yard here. And if you don't run 32 this time, you got rocks in your head.
Okay, Dick.
Oh, I know.
Here we go, go!
I'm sitting up here with a guy with a flat tire. 4th and inches.
Yeah, no
They don't run them. They don't run them, and they pay for it. They attack it, big stop on defense, and they take over on downs. Whoa, Cohasset coaching staff, major mistake on that call.
Plays turnover on downs.
All right, so we got a first down for Nantucket. Big stop there.
Big stop
and that took quite a bit of time. 4:36 left, third period. You get a hold of the football now. You need to run some clock there.
Well, you don't want to go into a shell.
No, not a shell. You need to run clock.
You want to keep running your offense. If it was 4:36 left in the game, you might think of a different thing. Right now, you want to keep running your offense.
Straight ahead goes Duart.
He picks up about 5 or 6.
And Duart's run was brought to you by Holgate's Laundry, located on Vespa Lane.
Walking carry. Talking about 67. Thank you.
So they're saying his knee hit down after 4, so this brings up a 2nd and 6. Big series here for the Whalers. They got to get across midfield for the first down.
And up the middle again, Duart. No.
Nothing this time.
Right in his tracks.
Nothing this time.
And the clock is running, Dick.
He came back with the same play, and he picks up maybe a yard.
It's a third down.
Right side.
3rd and... I guess they put it back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 6.
And
I think you're going to see Duart run or throw here.
And it's gonna be Burton.
He's got it. He's got
close
it.
to the first down. He got it.
Kept his head down, kept inside, and made it.
Oh, yeah, he's waving it. Okay. First down.
So he gets it across midfield to the 48. First down for the Whalers at the 48. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We're at Cohasset High School.
We could use a little solar power here. We're in the shade, Dick. And it's getting cold.
Well, it's not as cold as I anticipated today, and I'll take that.
Dick, you got 60 layers on.
Well, that does help.
That's a. Ball's almost picked off by number 9, and that would be
almost sacked, almost picked off. Nantucket dodges a double bullet. Nantucket dodged a double bullet on that one, Dennis.
Whalers pass broken up by number 9. Hey, there's a 2nd down 10.
Go, Brady!
All right, so 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped here. I thought Duart was lining up as quarterback that time.
No. They've changed it back
sometimes they flip.
Mackay Bolt. And there goes Burton. Nice gain.
Picks up about 8.
That's what the Whalers need to do.
3rd and 2. I think we're in 4-down territory here.
Ball's just shy of the 40-yard line.
They got to get the 38 for the first down. They're going to use 2 downs to do it.
This third down play is brought to you by the Steamship Authority. And we have the choices of the fast boat or the slow boat for Nantucket. Yesterday I took the fast boat, Dick. It was kind of rough, but it was good.
Let's see if he can push himself.
Oh! He's got it all the way!
No whistle. It looked like he was stopped.
He was stopped and he just kept his feet going.
A nice gainer on the right side.
So there was about 17 people right in the middle there. Duat was one of them. All of a sudden he got to the outside and no whistle. There was nobody there and no whistle. And Cohasset was very lucky to run him down.
And the ball's inside the 20 to about the 17.
I think it's inside the 15, Dennis.
Wait a minute.
I think it's on about the 13.
Yeah, you're right. About the 13.
Nantucket knocking on the door here now. Make this a 2-score game.
And that one's
looks like a broken play.
Yeah, broken play there.
Looked like he was looking for the handoff and a little bobble with the ball and
That's a whale carry up the middle.
just gobbled it in and ducked his head and picked up 2.
But that broken play was brought to you by Mark Catone Architecture.
I was at a dinner the other night and I sat right next to Mark Catone.
Oh, great.
Talked a little bit about his daughter plays soccer. We talked a little bit about the girls' soccer team.
Dick, have you been home at all this week?
I'm going to go right from here to Abington. I'll meet you at Abington.
You think?
We need a score to ice it.
Well, we got a penalty.
Flag on the play. Snap.
Too much time.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
That's a major.
That's not bad. That's a bad thing.
That's a boo-boo.
5 yards, not now.
That's a boo-boo. But you gotta really be thinking field goal here, Dennis, if you don't get into the end zone.
Because it makes another shutout so far.
And that's the end of the fourth quarter.
So in the playoffs, Nantucket has played 7 quarters and has not allowed a single point.
So the Whalers' defense is winning much improved.
Let's do the math on that. Take the 7, take the 12, multiply the 7, bing, 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 bing. 84 minutes. 84 minutes of shutout in the playoffs. And that amazing math on the shutouts and brought to us by the
If we can prevail, all right, next week we'll be off to Abington for the final Division 7. And if
South.
Division 7
South.
And if we prevail there, we play the winner of Division North, Division 7, right?
Right.
Is that correct?
That's correct. And I don't know where that will be. It will be at a neutral site.
And that would not be the Super Bowl.
That would not be the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl would come 2 weeks after that.
And we know where that's playing.
That's in Foxborough. Doing well.
Just think, Gino can have a flat tire.
We can get Bob Kraft. Bob, can you come out and help me change this tire, Bob? I'll wait in Patriots' place for the AAA guy to show up. All right, 2nd and 12. Nantucket can get a first down here, inside the 5.
Yeah, you gotta throw it to the screen. There it is. And it's very close, Dick.
That was an excellent play.
Yeah.
Let's see if he picks
If
it.
the Whalers score, this could be a nail in the coffin for the Skippers.
First down. It brings up first and goal.
First and goal. So Nantucket's got 4 chances here to get it in, make this a 2-score game. Still a lot of time left, but as you say, it puts the nail in the coffin because their defense has shut down the Skippers all day here.
And inside.
Do-I.
There it is. Do-I.
Marty on the way to a touchdown.
Don't celebrate too much. We don't want a penalty.
It's now 13. The Whalers 0 for the Skippers with 11:21 to go.
So the Whalers have momentum going early in the fourth quarter on toward their side here. Nagel's going to be kicking for the extra point.
Big extra point here.
He's been pretty accurate the last couple of weeks. I think he missed one the other night against Mashpee, and this one is very good.
He didn't miss any against Mashpee. It was 42 to nothing, right?
He missed one.
The Whalers up
At
now
Mac?
14-0.
I thought it was 42. No, I got it wrong. All right.
No, it was 42.
One to go.
Okay, so 14 to nothing in this one, and Cohasset has to pull out all stops here now, Dennis. They have to. They have to score in this possession.
Yep.
If they come out and go 3 and out or a couple first downs, give the ball back to the Whalers, it's going to be lights out. So,
Dick, this week will you be having any meals on wheels?
I don't anticipate that. No.
Okay. We're just,
They're our new sponsor, right?
they're our new sponsor, Gino.
Speaking of wheels, you have 3 or 4 tires on your car.
Boy, any angle you can find, right there. I'm not
Yes,
gonna
Dick.
break now.
I have 4.
You have
Gino,
4.
how many wheels do you
How many
have?
wheels, Gene, on you? If that Triple A's not here by the end of the game, Dennis, I don't know. I'm gonna walk with my head down as I get into your car. I'm not gonna make eye contact with the guy with the flat tire. Just gonna keep my head down, keep walking. All right, here comes the kickoff.
And it's on the ground. Fields it very well. Ooh, nice hit. Number 54, I believe, made the initial tackle. And that'll be Jack Wilson.
Jacking in on that one and gets decent field position on the run back.
Yeah, he went straight up, north and south.
It was
First and 10 for the Whalers to go. Skip the 30-second line on first and 10.
Cohasset really has to make something happen on this drive. Let's see what they are up to. Nantucket defense has dominated them all day. They've bent a couple of times, but kept them out of the end
Yeah,
zone.
they're coming. Wheels are coming. And nice job. Good job by Burton. Run out of bounds.
Picks up a couple.
Defense is really
No one carry the left side.
Yeah, defense is dominant. 24's helmet come off over there. And
Nolan he's carried the mail for the Skippers today, pretty much.
and they're taking them out. I don't know if they were taking them out for equipment or they got a new back in
Probably
it.
equipment, Dick.
23 got in there, but now he's got the helmet back on, so can't be a problem with it.
And they're going to go second man through. Second man through. Big game. Big game.
Is that the first time 23's run the ball?
It's Josh Burke on the carry. Nice skip for
23.
down in the Whale territory.
Josh Burke, a sophomore, and
Josh Burke.
Nagel gets him first, slips him, and then
Backfield for a loss.
Burton finishes him off.
Well, number 23, he had a big one, and then he had a little one. Yeah.
Cohasset takes a timeout to talk this over. They know, Dennis, that their season's on the line here.
They have 10 minutes left to score at least two touchdowns to go to overtime.
Nantucket's up by 14, so that's 2 touchdowns.
2 scores and an extra point.
Either a 2-pointer or 2 kicks.
So what do you do, Dick? If you score one, you can say you score a second one.
Well, it depends on.
And you're the Skippers. Do you go for 2 for the second one? win
If you,
15 to 14 in
well, it
regulation?
depends on how much faith you have in your kicker.
Well,
You are at home, so
I mean, do you go for the win then, or do you want to go overtime?
you go for the. It's not like other sports. Sort of the home team has a distinct advantage when you get to the overtime, but in a game like today, by the time you go into a fifth quarter, it's not like you're playing on the road again. So, but right now, Cohasset has nothing on the scoreboard, so that's a long way off.
Yeah, it is. I'm just throwing out a hypothetical, Dick.
So Cohasset called that timeout. They're going to set up what they want to play here. 23 has just got himself into the back, so I don't know if 24 got hurt or he's sort of being benched.
He's got to run.
Hoss caller. Hoss caller.
And he's down.
Yeah, that was a Hoss caller.
He's down. He's hurt.
That's a 15-yarder.
That's a free one. We didn't need that.
Okay. Yeah! Let's go!
Huh?
Where's the horse collar name?
Where's the horse collar? Well, horses used to wear collars. Horses used to wear collars. So they call the shoulder pads when you get them up by the shoulder pads.
All right, we got 1st and 10. And number 24 is back in. Fights his way inside the 30.
23 is on the sideline. He still has his helmet off, so I don't know if he doesn't seem to be hurt, but he's out for a few minutes.
Let's hope he's not hurt. All right. And
Second and 4.
Running pro-style offense here. Split backs. And they're going to screen. I think Gannon Mooney almost got that.
I don't understand that call.
No.
If you're going to run a pass play after you've been running the ball, you run play action. So the team thinks you're going to run the ball.
The great Vito Capizzo always said 2 bad things happen when you put the ball in the air.
And one of them almost happened there. Well, one did happen on the
interception,
the worst one. The worst one almost happened. But you don't run a screen.
They're going to throw it again. And he's under pressure. They took themselves out of this one. Nagel on the tackle from Nantucket.
The Cohasset coaching staff has not shown me anything whatsoever.
No.
They did the same on a drive earlier in the game when they got down inside the 10, and now here, it's 4-down territory, but now it's 4th and 17. You were hoping to be 4th and 2 or 3. They have to throw it, and they have to throw it down the field now.
And he's going to throw it. He's going to run it. He's got nowhere to go. 5 or 6 wheelers on the tackle. Jack Wilson, 37 for Nantucket. Give him some credit. Wilmer Penelo, number 50, Gannon Mooney, all on the tackle that time.
All right, so Nantucket now plays the clock. All they have to do is
run the
ball, run the clock,
stay in bounds, keep the clock
moving. 2 or 3 first downs, you cut that clock in half. 8. Your goal right now is to bring it from 8 down to about 4. If you score, well, the game's over.
Field goal, touchdown.
Field goal makes it a 3-score game, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
So field goal right now is as good as a touchdown.
We've been talking field goal a lot this game, and the Whalers have that potential. And
it's Justin. Just tripped up. Justin Boy's getting a lot of running.
Boy's in the carry on the right side, tackle by number 28, Mike Donahue.
Come on, Cohasset, let's go!
2nd and 5. Again, just what they wanted, Dennis. A first down. Clock is under. Clock is under 8 minutes.
And it's moving.
It's moving. Quarterback over to the sidelines. Talk to the coach. What play do you want?
Take the time. A little extra time on the waiting to take the snap. Let the clock be your ally. And there it is. Up the middle goes Duart. And he's close. He's about a yard short.
You might want to come back with that same play. By the time they run this play, it's going to be under 7 minutes.
He's at 3rd down and 2.
So you get the first down here, and you accomplish your goal. You bring it down to the 4-minute mark, even if you have to give the ball up. They're not even saying you're going to give the ball up.
The Whales have done a lot of running backs in and out. And
keeping everybody fresh out there.
Keeping everybody fresh. And the clock is on the 7 deck. Burton goes out. And they're going to go up.
Illegal formation, I think. Illegal formation. So that will stop the clock.
What was that all about, Dick?
I think what they try to do is go into a different formation. Why go into a different formation? You've been running out of the other formation smoothly. You go into a tight formation.
Do something different, and you get a different.
And you pick up a penalty.
That could be a hurtful penalty.
Well,
it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and long. If you don't pick up the clock is running. Yeah. So if they don't get the first down here, they don't get what I call the goal, getting it down to the 4-minute mark. They have to give it up at the 6-minute mark. Let's see what happens here on 3rd down.
And Burton.
There we go. Burton, touchdown. It's all over.
It's over.
It's all over. 61 yards for Burton. That jump step in the hole is unbelievable. We've seen that too many times, Dennis. We sort of expect it. We don't think of it as being something amazing. So Nantucket is going to move on. And look at all those Abington football players down there watching that. They're going to have to tackle Burton next week. Abington won last night, so that means we have to go on the road to Abington.
We're going next week, Dick.
See, if Seekonk won last night, it would have been a Nantucket home game. That would have been nice, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
We have to go on the road. We have to go on the road, right,
on
Gino?
On the road again.
With 4 tires this next week.
On the road again. Gino, will you have that tire changed by next week so you can join us?
Let me just say, this does not fare good for AAA right now. He called it twice.
You better call him the 3rd time. Never fails.
Was it the part when you said, "What's my date of birth?" Maybe that might have tipped him off.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
20-0. 20-0. We're going to have to start doing our 3 stars.
All right.
Dennis, one thing I warn you about your 3 stars.
What happened now?
You can't go with 3 tires. That is not an option. You got to go with 3 players. Can't say my number 3rd star is the right, left, rear.
Yeah. Okay, Dick, I'm going to do it.
The only thing I'm bummed about is Uncle Gino is going to take us to a Chinese restaurant. We're going to do that now.
That's all right, Dick.
We're going to have to hit the road again. 20-0 here. Clock is all in Nantucket's favor. 6:01 to go. Crowd is quieted down here. I think Nantucket now just wants to get the shutout. Back-to-back shutouts.
Yeah, that would be huge.
So Nago's not kick one deep today. Let's see if they go try the deep one or they kick it on the ground again. Here it is on the ground again.
Cottonwoods.
All right, boys, let's go.
Which has the Whalers kick off back to the skipper 29 warm-up.
They're looking for the ball. You need a ball to run a play. Halfback pass, 23, airing it out there. That's an interception in the writing. Yeah. That's an interception in the writing. And this could go all the way too.
Yeah, it could. It could. There he goes. He gets out of bounds. It's going back to worse for the skippers. Dick, I got my 3 players.
You got your 3?
I do.
I got my 3.
All right, should we do them?
Yeah. Do you want to go first? Are you doing just 3, or are we doing 1 offense, defense? Let's just do 3.
I'm doing 3.
You're doing 3. All right, go ahead.
All right. My number 3 player was Darian Durat. He did a lot of different things in this game, but he played solid defense. And he played very well on offense, played a quarterback. So I'm going to go with him as my number 3 starter. My number 2 starter is going to be Mackay Bodden. He played some good quarterback. And I believe he was the one that took the second touchdown in. We don't know for sure.
The first one, you mean?
The first one,
yeah. I was confused in that.
But my number 1 player today is also an offensive force and defensive force. That was Terrain Burton. He played an outstanding game. I think he deserves the number 1 nod for today.
Okay, I'm fairly similar to yours, a little different. My number 3 star is going to go to a lineman. I always like to get a lineman in there, DJ Francis. And there's a pitch to Bertie does again. DJ Francis, the center.
Yeah.
Good job in the middle of the line.
Yeah, he did.
And a good job in the center. And I say that because he had a lot of different wrinkles. He had different quarterbacks in there. Duart was taking the snaps from the shotgun, the whole bit. So DJ Francis, my number 3 star. I'm going to flip it and do Terrain Burton, my number 2 star.
Yeah.
The nice long touchdown run, the gutsy defense. And I'm going to step it up with Darian Duart, my number 1 star.
Okay.
Darian, I thought was a force. He got a touchdown. He had a lot of defensive stance. He played both sides of the ball, and one of his best games of his career.
He's a great story because he came back from, pretty devastating injury.
All right, they're giving it to the library, trying to get him on the score sheet. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You ran
through them all, did you?
Yeah.
You did run through them all?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think you almost finished it, didn't you?
All right, I'll stop.
No, I meant you finished all.
I believe so.
Okay.
We're in the 4th quarter. Portions of the 1st quarter brought to us by the Sea Grill.
They only need to be red ones.
Great fish, excellent seafood, the Sea Grill.
All right, I got portions of this game brought to you by Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, and Santos Rubbish Removal.
They're finally listening to us, Dennis. They're kicking a field goal. They finally heard us. Way up here, our voices are heard. The little people listening.
This field goal is brought to you, and there it is.
Drills it through. Nagle. Whoa.
This field goal is brought to you by Island Fencing, Island Lumber, and the Scrim Handler Gallery.
That's very appropriate. Island fencing, because he just would have kicked that right over the fence if there was one there. He almost reached that back fence. So it's all Nantucket. 3:06 to go. 23-0. And after beating Mashpee 42-0, they have outscored the two nemesis back-to-back weeks by a 65-0. If you think of earlier this year, week 2 and 3, they got outscored in those two games. I believe it was 80-14. I'm thinking of that in my head. It was like a 38-8 game and like a 42 or 43. So what a turnaround! Getting outscored about 80 to about 14, to outscoring them 65-0.
All right, this kickoff's brought to us by Ryder Electric, the Jewelers Gallery, and Highland Flooring. And
Lefty tries the ball back to the skipper.
All right, so the defense heads back out there. Now the coach, A, maybe get some few new faces in there, or B, says, the heck with it, let's go for the shutout.
yeah, well, 3 minutes left.
And I say, get the shutout.
This change of possession is brought to you by the Kitty Murtaghs, the Seagrill, and Island Kitchen. 3 of our great sponsors from Wales Sports.
Island Kitchen, best breakfast on the island. Seagrill, best piece of salmon on the island.
And there's a nice pass.
Ooh, that could be a late hit. No, I keep looking at the wrong marker there. It's that big line is not the out of bounds line. Or is it? I don't know. There's so many lines down there that when they go out of different bounds at different places, I think they're already out of bounds. But
I think that's a yellow line.
5-yard pickup. Clock is stopped on the out of bounds. Gearing it out, another interception.
Oh, nice interception. Malik Borden there. That interception is brought to you by the UPS store, Sun Island Fuel, and Murray's Targery Deck.
They'll just run it down now, right?
Yeah, they won't put their knee down, they'll just run the ball, and 1 first down, the game's over. But I mean, the game's been over a long time ago. But now they'll get the last 2.5 minutes off the clock. And something that I think Cohasset did not anticipate, losing today's game to the Whalers, especially after they beat them like 43-8 earlier in the season up here.
Yeah.
No, did any turnovers on the Whalers at all?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, no. Justin Boys gets it back, maybe loses the gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. No, and that's the key, Gino, playing mistake-free. And the Whalers did not turn any over. Couple of costly mistakes on penalties.
Penalties were
couple
not.
Of penalties.
But they didn't do that last week. Nope.
Yeah. But no interceptions, fumbles.
So the Whalers are going for number 6 in a row, Dick.
First time, too, under this format, tackled in the backfield. First time in this format, Dennis, that the Whalers will be playing in the championship game. The new format we're talking about is the MIAA a few years ago. What's it, 4 years now? 5 years maybe? Went to a 7-game season, meaning your first 7 games are scheduled, and then you go, the top 8 in each division go into playoff. The only thing is they keep changing the divisions. You know, one time there was 6 divisions, then 7, now there's 8. But the competition becomes more when you get less teams in there. And I think Nantucket has made the playoffs every year.
Yes, they have.
And I can remember the worst case scenario was about probably the first or second year of it. Nantucket was the 1 seed.
Yep.
Do you remember that game?
Yep.
And who came to Vito Capizo Stadium? Cohasset. And who beat Nantucket that day? Cohasset.
Yep.
They lost as a 1 seed, and that was a low point. But now they've turned that all around, and now this is the high point. They have first time winning 2 games in the playoffs, and will head to the championship next week, Abingdon High School. Abingdon likes to play on a Friday night, so we'll see how that works out, whether the game's Friday night or Saturday again.
We'll know when, Dick. When will we know?
We should know Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Cohasset takes a timeout.
So,
Gino says no way it'll be Friday. Him the guy riding on 3 tires, right? We're going to listen to him? God. He's making a phone call. Who's he calling?
No, we're live streaming, Dick.
You're live streaming? Gino.
Receive your service request.
Gino, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
2 minutes are supposed to be here.
2 minutes. Let's get this game over. Get this game over. Gino's got to be at his van in 2 minutes. They'll pull into the parking lot. Gino will be running towards the van, and they'll pull out of the parking lot.
oh dear.
Gino will be chasing them down the street. This is the triple A. Come back. Come back. All right, Nantucket getting ready to kick away the final 30 seconds here. We may get this punt off.
You think? And that nice snap. Good snap. That was a great call.
Oh, they've been trying to block one all day. They almost got that one.
Nope.
All right.
So the clock is going to run out pretty quick. I don't
There's
think anybody's going to
19
take a timeout.
seconds. If Cohasset does a running play, this will be the last play of the ball game. So the only sport left is football, although I think cross country is away today. There's an invitational that some of the runners are in, but as I say, the boys soccer team had a heartbreak week, winning on overtime Tuesday, losing Thursday. The girls lost in a shootout on Monday, 2-1, and volleyball won their first playoff match ever, but then lost in the second round to the number 1 seed Rockland. So a lot of good fall sports going on the island.
Nick. And I think that's going to do it, Dick.
Fulton on a quarterback keep. On the right side.
Yeah,
Clock is ticking down. So Gino is going to make it to his van by 2:02. We thank Gino for filming today's game, Dennis for calling today's game. This is Dick Herman saying good night for Wales Sports TV. Remember, to put a smile on your face each and every day, even if you're laughing at yourself.
Even if you have a flat tire.
Even if you have a flat tire, put a smile on your face.
You better believe it. I'm going to try. But
Go Whalers. Go Celtics. Go Patriots.
And go big!
Go Triple A. Gino, I see the Triple A truck pulling out of the parking lot. You better hurry.
I'm supposed to be here